Good morning. Guess what? Gonna hike 18 miles today. Hopefully. Am I going to? I don't know. Started off a little late. Last night, stayed at a church hostel. I'm not gonna give you any of the information because I don't know that they're gonna continue doing it, and I don't want people calling them up because I don't think they'd be able to refuse you. But yesterday, showed up at the trailhead. We're planning on hiking 4 more miles. And this guy Sherpa was like, hey, there's this church hostel coming to pick me up. They took us to Walmart and Taco Bell because we had to resupply anyway, but we were planning on doing a hi-ho, which was when you hike in, hike out. But, oh gosh, cramping, uncomfortable, wet, cold. Super grateful that that church was offering those services. And completely donations based. So we actually plan on seeing them in 2 days because we're hoping we can do a slack pack over the Bigelows, 17 miles. 13 days until I see Jeff. And right now I don't feel at all sad that this journey is coming to an end. I'm almost to my goal. I've accomplished a lot. Sometime soon I'll be seeing that 2,000 mile mark. Not today. I don't even think tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So now it's just a matter of doing the work, showing up. So yeah, I feel really good. Little story time update. So a while back, Sawyer sent me another filter because the last filter I had, so I've had 3 filters now. They've all been the Sawyer Squeeze. The first one worked, couldn't really complain. The bag's busted after like 800 miles, whatever. Then the next time they sent me, then I went and I had to Uber in New York to buy a second Sawyer, and I bought that one and it only lasted like 100 miles. It wasn't a back flushing issue, it was an issue that the universal threading on the inside didn't thread, and so dirty water would spill into the clean water I was filtering. It was not a back flushing issue. I know how to back flush. I've been using these for over 1,000 miles. So I contacted Sawyer. They sent me another one. This time they sent me 3 bags with it. The 2 big, like 64-ounce bags, and then a small bag. I've not really had a problem with their bags until what they just sent me. The big ones, they busted like day 2 and day like 7. This smaller one has been working fine. So I went out and I bought a Walmart liter thing, but the top of it won't screw onto my Sawyer, so dirty water spills over the edge. So I have to fill up this 1 liter, pour it into this smaller one, then screw my Sawyer on top, and then it'll actually give me clean water, but the small one just busted. So, anybody that knows anything about Katahdin Bee-Free water filter, hit me up, because I'm done. And just to cover all my bases here, I know it's called a Sawyer Squeeze, but you don't squeeze the life out of it, right? Like you kind of gently just like let gravity do its thing, maybe apply a small amount of pressure. I'm not manhandling these bags, and I back flush every time I'm in a hotel, hostel, whatever. So it's not, and the flow is great. I've never had a problem with any of my Sawyers having a flow problem. So like all the normal stuff is fine. It's all like the random stuff. So before you guys start commenting, you're like, back flush, like I know, I've been back flushing. That's not the issue. I don't know what the issue is. Bad luck, because it's a bunch of different problems, but anywho, just fun things to wrap up the last 200 miles. You saw a moose get chased by a bear into water? I had a dream about it.
You've been told by a bunch of people.
No. I want one of you to trip in this water. Oh, Bahama!
She really wants this. You better watch it good. She got a stick.
Give me that. Give me that stick. Ready?
You've been hiking all day. You still want to play fetch?
Okay. Oh.
Put him there. This is fun.
Now, Maine, I don't want to seem ungrateful. Because, yeah, this is great. Thanks. But I can think of 300 rocks I almost died on in the last 3 days alone that a ladder would have been better suited. We're literally even right here. No. Hiking to the Spalding shelter, the longest day in Maine or in New Hampshire. Today will be 18.7, and I think we're gonna get into the shelter a little after dark. It's getting dark quicker and quicker. Price we have to pay for all these beautiful fall colors. And it's crisp and chilly, but not, I guess, not impossible to deal with just yet. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of texts from people at home and lots of prepping going on for this to end, and I'm okay with that for now. Ask me next week, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I never want to leave. How can I live indoors? But for now, I'm really excited. That moose was so much darker than I expected. Yeah, it's gone.
We saw a fucking moose.
We saw a moose! Don't even. Don't you dare.
I thought it was there. There was two of them.
Was there?
There was two of them.
Man, it hopped. Like, okay, so what we saw, you see that bright green area? We just saw a bull moose just like going up it. And I know it's not looking steep, but it's pretty steep on the, and it didn't go far, and it wasn't going super fast. It hopped. And it had, I mean, it had like big antlers on it, or whatever they're called.
Massive.
Dang, I can't believe we saw a moose and we were that close to it. Okay, now I'm scared. I just hear Rocket go, that's a moose, that's a moose, that's a freaking moose. Oh my gosh. Well, we saw it, so no need to linger. That's all I want, is a moose to come barreling down the... Crazy!